Hi, this is Dennis. We're here doing our warm-up Qigong, and in this class we're going to do opening and closing. Opening and closing is a term used very often in Qigong, and you'll hear me say it a lot. And essentially what it's doing is opening and closing your joints. It's pulsing your joints. And in time, with more advanced practice, we will slowly start to do individual joints. So all the joints in your hands, the wrists, throughout your entire body, we will slowly start to work on them individually. But we're a way off yet at this stage. But what we can do is start that process, start that awareness and that ability to be able to do so. So the first part of opening and closing is with the hands, and it's about being really aware and conscious of your hands. So have your hands out in front of you and open, space in the armpits, and looking at your hands, really slowly close your hands to create a fist, and just be conscious of all your joints closing. And then just create a slight tension, slightly clenched fist. And then looking at your hands, open them. Look at all your fingers, thumbs, feel them all open equally. Lengthen them to just beyond the ends of your fingers and thumbs. As soon as you've got there, close again. Feel them, see them, watch them, open and close. Good. So we'll do that for a few minutes in live practice. And now, whilst we're doing this, we start to engage the body as one big pulsing body, open and closing body. I'll stand to the side again to show you. We sink into the knees. So the knees bend and we drop down, and the knees go to the level of your toes, not past them, just to the level of your toes. We fold into the Kwa. Now the Kwa is if you place the karate chop side of your hands into the diagonal inguinal creases either side of your pubic bone. So when we bend the knees now, sink into the Kwa, these inguinal creases, and engage your sit bones. The sit bones are the bones at the base of your pelvis, here and here. Please feel them. Get your hands, grab your buttocks and use your fingers to feel the base of your pelvis. If you try and sit down, you'll actually engage your sit bones. They're the bones that we use to sit on, hence their name. Okay, we should sit on them. So often we don't, and we sit hunched and we end up skipping the sit bones, which puts pressure on the back. That's another story. This helps us to engage the sit bones and straighten the spine again. So once you've found your sit bones, place your karate chop hands back, bend knees, engage your sit bones. Don't let the knees go beyond the level of your toes, and you'll be able to sink a little bit more by sinking in as if you're squatting down into your sit bones, as if you're going to perch really slow motionally on a chair. As you do this, don't keep your spine straight because you're going to put pressure in your knees. Just let your spine continue to be straight, but it can drop onto the diagonal. Good. And what you should feel with your karate chop hands is that they've sunken into the inguinal creases, your Kwa. That's opened your Kwa. Now using your thighs to come back up, straighten everything together, but don't lock your knees. Let's go back down, bend knees, level of toes, sink in to the Kwa. It's what we call Sung Kwa, and up again. Once more, Bend knees, sink in, engage your sit bones, keep your spine straight, but let it just drop onto the angle. Perfect. So that's a really common practice that we do in Qigong. It strengthens your thighs, but it also opens up your back, opens up your the quad area here, which is really important. So let's do this with the hands. So as the hands close, the body sinks and open. Close and open. Now I'm referring to the hands when I say close and open. So I'd like you to breathe in first before you move, and now breathe out. Breathe in and out. As you breathe out, melt the tension and just sink into your sitting posture. And this is opening and closing. Quite tiring on the legs. You'll soon build some strength in your thighs doing this one. Please be careful of your knees, you don't bend them too much. Come at this really, really gently. Happy practice. See you in the next class. Take care. Goodbye.